Hi guys, this is Juani. So today is Sunday and Mr. B and I just finished having breakfast and Mr. B cleaned up the kitchen in preparation of me cooking dinner, but he always forgets to wipe the counters down. So of course I'm going back behind him and wiping down the counters. There were some crumbs left and I just want to make sure that everything is nice and clean and tidy. I am using my Mrs. Meyer's apple cider um multi-purpose cleaner here. I love that stuff. It smells so good and I am so excited for my next shipment. For this shipment, I think I got the all of the apple cider cleaner, the hand lotion, the candle, as well as the multi-purpose cleaner, and I have been loving them all. I wish I had bought two, but now my counters are clean, and you see I am now refilling my Keurig. I'm actually cleaning out the carafe. I'm just going to refill it with some water in preparation for tomorrow morning when we're leaving here and we both want our cup of coffee. So today is a very, very muggy day. It's a very cloudy day and it's been drizzling all day, so I'm just going to relax around here. And for dinner, I think that we're going to have something in the crock pot. So here I'm taking out my crock pot so that I can prepare what I wanted. Mr. B threw out the idea last night about having something and having it cook in the crock pot, and I thought about it, and the more and more I thought about it, I thought that it was a great idea because I knew one thing today was that I did not want to be standing over a stove. Today was the day that I wanted to just chill, relax, take care of some videos, and do some DIYs, and that is what I plan to do. So here I'm just cleaning out my crock pot, the crock pot, and just making sure that everything is clean. Once again, guys, I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's, my dish liquid, and this is one thing I wish I would have bought two of, but for my next order for my Growth Collaborative, I did buy two of the dishwashing liquids. Okay, so there are times when I like to, look online and try to find something new to make. And so this is one of those times. So I go to my phone. This recipe is actually on All Recipes, and it has a 3.9 out of 4, but it's the honey garlic slow cooker chicken thigh recipe. What I just pulled out was some boneless chicken thighs, and this looked really good. And so this is what we're gonna have today. This is what it looks like right here. Doesn't that look good? And it's really easy to make, and all the ingredients that it calls for I already have here. So it's 4 skinless boneless chicken thighs, so I have that. Actually mine has 6 in there, so we'll be having this for today and tomorrow. A half a cup of soy sauce, a half a cup of ketchup, a third of a cup of honey, 3 garlic cloves minced, and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. And I just bought some dried basil about 2 weeks ago. So that is it. Very easy. And the recipes here, and it said that the review said it was really delicious. One person, let me see, oh no, there's like 1,864 reviews, and they all gave it like 3 or 4 stars. So yes, this is what we're gonna have tonight for the Sunday dinner. And I just brought up the crock pot because it is cold today, and I don't want to do anything. I have some videos to do, so I don't want to have to do anything that was going to take up a lot of time and me being in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff on. And the great part about this is that it cooks for 4 to 6 hours. So I really don't have to do anything with this. Yeah, 6 hours and 10 minutes. That's what this says. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get this this on, and so I can go ahead and do the other things that I have planned for today. So for this recipe, it initially called for 4 cloves of garlic, and then because I was using, I guess, 4 chicken chicken thighs, but because I have 6, I just increased my garlic to 6. In my head, that's why they did it, and so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna mince it. I'm gonna chop it up very, very finely, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in the crock pot. I've already washed my chicken and I've seasoned it with some salt and pepper, just a little bit, and I didn't put a lot of salt on there because I'm using soy sauce. And although my soy sauce that I'm using, I have a regular soy sauce and a light soy sauce, I'm going to use the light soy sauce because I've added some salt and some the salt to this, although the recipe didn't call for it. You know, I have to like tweak every recipe to my standards, and so that's what I did for this recipe. But yeah, so I have my 6. Oh, actually I did more than 6. I miscounted. 3, 5, 6. So I have 7 cloves of garlic, and that'll be fine because garlic is very good for you, and it's gonna be delicious. I love a lot of garlic in everything. There was this recipe, a restaurant in LA called the Stinking Rose, and everything is a fairly pricey restaurant, and you would drive by it and you smelled the garlic, and the rose was the garlic, so everything there was made of garlic. You can look it up online. It's called the Stinking Rose, and yes, but they use garlic and everything. I think they have like a garlic ice cream, but it's a really fancy type restaurant in LA, and so this kind of reminds me of it with all the, all the garlic that I'm chopping. That girl can use a knife, huh? I used to watch like Food Network and things like that and see how they chop in the proper way to chop and dice things. So, and I just started, mimicking what I saw them do. And yeah, I like doing that, like showing my little skills. All right, so now that we have this all diced, go this way, we can go ahead and place our garlic into our crock pot. And so I'm going to put the chicken and the garlic, and I'm going to start that first, and then I'm going to add the other item, which is the ketchup. And actually I'm going to send Mr. B to the store to get some ketchup, because believe it or not, I don't have any ketchup, and I thought I had some on hand. But so yeah, so we're gonna walk on over here to place this here. Ooh. Okay, so here it's this, and it's all of this. And we're just gonna move this around so we can make sure that we have our garlic on everything. Okay, I'm good though. And so I'm gonna set this to, it says 6 hours. So I'm going to do 6 hours for that. Place the top on, and we can forget it. Okay, so you guys remember this this tray, and I told you guys that it is actually a mirror, and I am using it as a tray. And I'm trying to get you guys the best view on here. Okay, I think that's what needs to be done. Okay, so I take it up like that. Okay, so yeah, I shared with you guys this tray, and you know, it's actually a mirror here, but at the bottom of it were these staples, and so I need to protect my table because I've scratched it moving this around when I cleaned it. So I'm going to go over this because you can see some residue here. I'm going to clean this quickly, and then I bought these from the Dollar Tree here, and they're felt pads, and I'm going to put them on the bottom, especially where the staples are, so to protect my table. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean this table, this tray. Alright guys, so this is my solution here of vinegar and water. You know, I love my Grove collaborative cleaners, and this is what I do with the bottles. I keep the bottles because there's always something that you can use these bottles for. The label comes off really easy, and it doesn't leave any residue, so that is great to have. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make me some labels. I'll share with you guys how I make these labels out of printables. So I'm going to do one for vinegar, and so I use my water and vinegar solution to clean out my refrigerator, to clean my mirrors or things like that, to clean the outside of my refrigerator. So this is also awesome to have around, and it's natural. And you know, I've said this many times, but when you go to Marshall's or even the Dollar Tree, place like that, they give you this paper here. I keep this paper because I use it to clean my mirrors, as well as any glass that I have. And I like how it works. If you also have newspaper, if you receive the newspaper, and another way to recycle your newspaper works really great with this also. This is something my uncle showed me many years ago, and I've always used this, and when I didn't have Windex, and now I don't buy Windex. Mr. B usually keeps Windex in his car for the cars or whatever, but I use this inside. So you see my mirror is now sparkly clean right here. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn this around here, and you see all on here are these staples, and it was like really giving me a hard time. I had to remember to lift it, and I couldn't slide it. So this would be great now that I would be able to just slide this over. And I don't want to take off any of the staples because I'm not sure as to what is holding down, and I want to keep this here. And yeah, I want to keep that there. Those are the hooks and things. So I'm just gonna place this around on the bottom here, and then I'll be more safe when I'm moving my items around. And so on the areas that have like two staples that are relatively close together, I'm using one of these big ones like this. I can just put it over here. And for the smaller ones like that, I'm gonna leave those. But yeah, these especially for the ones that are sticking out. I just really want to protect my table. You know, I've had this table now for 10 years, and yeah, about 10 years, and I still love it. It is very sturdy, and it's heavy. I bought this from Ashley Furniture in the
in the clearance area, the back area. And I think I got this for $68. It was like it was $300. So I can put 2 right there. It was actually $300. And because it had a couple of nicks on it, they marked it down. And if I remember correctly, I got an additional discount on it. So I got it for like $68. I'll never forget that price. Because I was so happy, and we had just moved into the house and we had nothing because we sold everything, all the furniture, well, the majority of the furniture that we had in LA, we sold that. And we started off new. So I was really happy to get those things because now my house was, you know, it started to feel like a home and not just an empty shell. So I'm trying to take these off here, and this one is lifted. Put one there. Yes, I try to take care of, I take care of all of my things, you know, and that's so funny. It reminds you like when you were younger, and a lot of things you saw your parents do, now you see yourself doing them, and you didn't understand. It was like, ugh. But now I understand why they had the plastic on the furniture. And you see my mom, she still has, it's not that professional plastic. She still has the other plastic for when the little people come to her house. And, you know, they're all over the place. And she's one of those people who's like, you know, she wants her grandkids to be kids. There's no place that they can't go. But we didn't have it like that. It's amazing how you change from a parent to a grandparent. But because we couldn't go into that special room that only you look at. You don't go in there. Only special people can go in there and sit. And, you know, or you can go in there Easter when you have on your Easter clothes because you're taking pictures. But you got to just sit in one place. If you guys know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment below. Leave me a thumbs up. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these felt pads on, and then I'll come back. All right. So here is the bottom of my tray now, all covered. I'm making sure that the pads are all secure down. Let me turn this back over. This is really heavy. Look at that. I can move it around because you can see right there, that's where it scratched my table. That was it. I was like, no, that is not gonna work. And so now I can move this around freely. I'm not scratching up my table anymore, which is awesome. So I can be happy again. And let me just go ahead and reposition everything the way that I had it. And guys, yeah, these are really great to have. So now I'm going to put these with my tools and things so I'll know that I have them. And I got these for the Dollar Tree, so you know they were only $1. You got 27 of them. And I had, I think, 4. Yeah, I had 4 of these. 1 of the big ones, so you can kind of cut that one if you need to. And then there were 10 of these little small ones, and then I have 8 of these long ones here. So you have a total of 27 of them, and that's a really good deal because I know there are a lot of things that I can use this on, and there are times I've come across projects and I needed felt pads and I didn't have them, so now I have these. And these are the only color they had at the Dollar Tree. I know they do have some in black if you go to like Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. Okay guys, well, I am about to go. The last thing I wanted to show you guys for today is, oh, I forgot about my vase here. There we go. Is this frosted cranberry candle from the Dollar Tree is everything, guys. It smells so good. I know I shared this with you guys earlier this season when I first bought it because I smelled it in the store and that's what they were burning. But this whole area smells so good. It's going up the stairs. And then in my kitchen, I have my soy candle from Grove Collaboratives in there cooking, going off. So, but both areas smell amazing. And then I'll be having my chicken is on my crock pot, and I have that on for 6 hours. And at the end of the video, I'll share with you a picture or something of how that turns out. But yeah, and so of course, you know it's fall now, so now I'm legit now. I have my fireplace going, and it's Food Network time, and they're doing all of their holiday shows. So I'm about to sit back here with me a glass of water, not coffee or tea, with a glass of cold ice water, and check out the rest of these television shows that they have on for the holidays. And I'm going to also work on some DIYs. So guys, that's it. Whew. That's it. So I am just chilling around the house. Sunday dinner's going on, and I am about to watch more television, and I have some DIY projects that I need to do for this week. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I thought I would try something a little bit different where you would see me preparing the kitchen, putting stuff together for dinner, and just little things that I'm doing here around the house. Just something, you know, so that you can get to know me and what my life is like here. So guys, I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. If you can relate to anything that I said today, leave it below. Also, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. But before I go, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
So I quickly just wanted to come on here and share with you how dinner turned out. Guys, this was absolutely amazing. And the great part was all the ingredients I already had in my pantry except for the honey as well as some ketchup, but I normally would have had those items. This is the chicken, and that sauce is so good. It is sweet and savory. Mr. B loved it. He was like, I guess this is another one in the rotation. And he is so correct. I paired it with some homemade mashed potatoes, and Mr. B made his famous string beans. And dinner is served. So guys, that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.